I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. But yeah, Call of Duty 3 is also backwards compatible for the Xbox One, so if you have the Xbox One, the Xbox One S, or the Xbox One X, especially the Xbox One X, you can get a better running version of the original game. You'll get on, like, when it's got frame drops, on the original Xbox One, it'll be about 5 frames per second higher than it is on the other consoles, and it holds 60 more often. And I don't have a method of testing it, and nobody has done a proper frame rate test for it on the Xbox One X, so I can't tell you. I just can tell you it surely does better than the original Xbox because you have more horsepower to run it. Beyond that, yeah, that's your best way to play it is Xbox 360 versus the Xbox One X, although it's not that bad on the PlayStation 2 or the original Xbox. But yeah, I now own Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty World at War, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 on the Wii. I have all of those, and I uploaded gameplay footage of both of the games that I bought recently on the gameplay channel, so if you guys want to give that a watch, you can head over there and check that out. Nope. Jesus, we got another. We're halfway through. God damn it. You guys go check that out on the gameplay channel. This guy is a pain. These guys are a pain in the ass, and they take a lot of fucking punishment to kill.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yep. Oh, I got this part.
Yeah, this part where you have to fight the fucking mech, and he's a pain in the ass.
To say the least.
Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, I uploaded gameplay footage of Call of Duty Black Ops and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 on the Wii to my channels. I want to review those someday. Like, specifically, I want to review the Wii versions of those games.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, they're fun. For the way they did it was they released Call of Duty 3 day and date. I think it was a launch title for both the PlayStation 3 and the Wii, because those release dates were like 3 days from each other, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And it was a launch title for both, and then it did not get Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. It skipped a year or so. When they went back and did World at War, I think it was more of a proof of concept than anything else, because it was missing some single player content, it was missing some multiplayer content, and it was missing zombies. There was a lot that just wasn't there. In the Wii version of that game. And it's
even for what it was still cool.
What?
Even for what it was still cool.
Yeah, it was actually where I originally played it. I had got a Wii for Christmas, and got World at War for it, and I played that quite a bit, and I played that online. It was fun. It was really fun. And if you want a unique way to play through those campaigns, that definitely is. And with the exception of Call of Duty 3, it actually controls pretty well. So if you're worried about that, the motion controls work fairly well on those systems.
Even if the graphics are subpar compared to the other platforms, it's still worth it just for the controls. I mean, how it handles.
Yeah, which they obviously are. Like, in terms of power, the Wii is not that much more powerful than the original Xbox. It's got like 750 megahertz or something processor versus a 733 on the original Xbox. It's really not much better.
Yeah.
So, if you were going to port your big titles for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 over to a console like the Wii, you really had to put a lot of work into it. And most developers weren't willing to do that. So, it amazes me just that they exist at all. Like, you look how good they look on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, and how much better they run on those consoles and everything, and you're like, there's no way this is ever going to run on a Wii. But they found a way to get it to work. That impresses me. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That I would like to review those versions of it sometime. And they didn't have to port World at War. If I do a review of it, I'll talk more about this. But they didn't have to port the main version of World at War to the Wii. They didn't have to, because the PlayStation 2 did get a World at War spin-off game called World at War Final Fronts. Have you heard of this?
Oh, for the PS2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a little bit of that before.
Yeah, most people don't even seem to know that it fucking exists, but the PlayStation 2 got a game called Call of Duty World at War Final Fronts. It got an exclusive Call of Duty game in 2008. I want you to just want that to sink in how strange that is. Because that's that late in its lifespan, that deep into the 7th generation, it got a play, and it was a single player campaign only. There was no multiplayer in it.
No.
But that is much more comparable to what the Wii can do graphically than the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. So it would have been easier for them to port that over than to take the time to try to figure out how to get the main title working on the Wii, and they didn't do that. But I think like that's why I think it was more of a proof of concept, because they could have gone the lazy route and they didn't, you know?
Yeah.
And then Reflex Edition, but when Modern Warfare 2 came out, it did not come out on the Wii because the Wii was getting Modern Warfare 1 that year. They got a version called Reflex Edition, which is actually a really good version of it. Like, it controls well. It's got all the content from the original release. Everything is there. Give me your gun, asshole. You know what gun that is, don't you?
Oh, the rocket launcher.
No.
Oh, the one you just picked. Oh, it's caught up.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like it just like vaporizes the target.
Yeah, it's so much fun. It works a lot like a sniper rifle, but it just like I'll fire it here later, but you'll see it just turns them into a fucking charged skeleton with no meat left on their bones at all. It's awesome. This weapon is awesome. So, yeah, not graphically impressive, but just the fact that they exist at all feels like something that shouldn't exist at all, and that impresses me.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to watch, like I said, if you guys want to watch some gameplay of it, I uploaded that to the gameplay channel. You guys can go check that out. I'm probably going to do a playthrough of that at some point, and do a review, but that's going to be after I finish with Halo, which up next is Halo Reach. And I'm looking forward to playing through Halo Reach because that is my favorite of the Bungie campaigns. It's just a really... everything that I like about the Bungie campaigns and nothing that I don't. That's what Halo Reach is. What?
No flood and...
Yeah, I don't like the flood. I've made this abundantly clear in my video reviews. I do not like the flood. I don't like fighting them. I think they're frustrating. They're annoying. They turned out the lights on me. So you give me a campaign without flood and then a big focus on wide open areas. And I'm all about that. And that's Halo Reach. It's awesome. It's so much fun. I'm looking forward to playing through that and reviewing it. And then I got Halo 4 after that. And I don't own Halo 5, so I'm probably going to buy that and give myself the chance to play through it one or two times before I actually go back and do a review of it. So after Halo 4, I get to play something other than a Halo first-person shooter, you know?
Yeah.
Which I'm also looking forward to because I've been focused on Halo for all this year. But I'm going to start playing through Reach very, very soon, so you guys can look forward to that. I'm, like I said, really excited about it. Oh, I got him good with the shotgun. You guys keep an eye on my gameplay channel for that. I would like to eventually go back and do some of the Call of Duties, especially the ones that get less attention. Like, I would love to do Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 because it's the Call of Duty 2 that everybody forgets about, and it's awesome.
It really is good.
It's for the PlayStation 2. Go ahead.
No, I think I got like halfway through. It's really good.
Yeah, I've beaten it once. It's a lot of fun. It's Treyarch's first Call of Duty. Contrary to popular belief, Call of Duty 3 was not their first. One of the reasons they had so little time to work on 3, and they developed 3 in 8 months, which is nuts.
Yeah, holy crap.
Yeah, but one of the reasons they had so little time to work on 3 is because they were working on this game. Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1 for the Xbox, PlayStation 2. Did it come out on the GameCube?
I'm not sure, but I don't think it did, honestly. Could be wrong, though.
I'm going to look that up real quick. Big Red 1. Wikipedia. Yes, it did. It did come to the GameCube.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's like... here I got lost and could not figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to go, but I'm supposed to jump down to that courtyard there, and I could not for the life of me figure that out, because I thought those windows were thin enough that I couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, Big Red 1's a lot of fun. Definitely recommend playing that on one of those systems. The PlayStation 2 also got one called Finest Hour that doesn't get much attention either, and it's developed by a team. It's developed by the same company that did Turning Point: Fall of Liberty. And if you don't know what that game is, you're lucky, because it's a piece of shit. Have you played that one?
Oh, Finest Hour?
No, Turning Point: Fall of Liberty.
I don't think so, no.
It's such a shitty game. I played the demo, and that was enough to convince me to not buy it. But the demo came out, and people had a negative reaction to it, like the AI wasn't very good, it was really buggy, things like that. And the developer had this video where he was sitting there talking about this game and how good it was because he went on this blimp. Because he went on this one level where they were on a blimp killing Nazis. He's like, every single time I went into this situation, the Nazis reacted differently, and that means it's a good game. And you could just tell that this guy was like seething at the negative reaction to his fucking game.
Oh, yeah.
In this fucking official video that the team put out. It's fucking hilarious.
It was great to see.
Yeah. And this is the only game. Call of Duty Finest Hour is the only game that they put out that has a good Metacritic score.
Yeah, that was actually the first Call of Duty I ever played. So I really like it a lot. Because it really is a good game.
I have issues with it. Like, I think the visuals are like muddy as shit. In that game. Let's see, Spark Unlimited. Let's see, Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z was their last game for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC in 2014. 43%. Lost Planet 3. You remember when Lost Planet was a good series?
Yeah, I always heard it was good. I never played it, honestly, but...
Yeah, so PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC, 58%. Legendary, which I don't remember Legendary. But that was 2008 for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC, 47%. Turning Point Fall of Liberty, also 2008, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC, 42%. And apart from Finest Hour, which is PlayStation 2, Xbox, and GameCube, 73%. That's everything they put out.
Oh, shit.
And then they closed their doors. Hard to figure out why, because there's only one game that isn't basically universally hated in that bunch.
Yeah.
I played a demo of Turning Point. It's not worth your time. I tell that just by playing the demo. What?
The concept always looked interesting, but...
Yeah, it's a shame. The concept is, what if... Basically the same concept as the new Wolfenstein series.
Yeah.
What if Germany won and they took over the U.S. and they invaded the U.S.? That's the concept. And it's about fighting the Germans on the Nazis on U.S. soil. And it was wasted. And then they did it correctly in Wolfenstein: The New Order, which is a damn good game.
Hell yeah.
Shame that it kind of started, like, I don't know what the fuck happened to that, because nobody likes the last one they did. The Young Blood, or whatever.
Yeah, the co-op game, yeah.
Yeah, nobody seems to like that one. Now, people were already pretty iffy on the one before that. What was it called?
New Colossus.
New Colossus, yeah. People were already pretty iffy on New Colossus. I haven't played New Colossus. I really need to get the Old Blood. Is that what it's called? The one with Nazi zombies.
Oh, yeah, the standalone DLC.
Yeah, I need to get that.
That one looks good too.
I've always heard that one is really good. They did that, and they did for the 20th anniversary of Quake in 2016. Or 2017, I don't remember which. They did a new free expansion to Quake that was a new set of levels called Defense of the... Oh, hello, Alma! Defense of the Ancients, I think. Or Domain of the Ancients or something like that.
I need to play that still.
It's good. It's really, really good. If you like Quake, you'll like it. I did a video on that years ago when it was new, and id Software actually retweeted it.
Oh yeah, I remember that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was before I was the Doom Dog. That was when the channel was still called Digital Delirium at the time. Yeah. Call of Duty on the Wii. Surprisingly decent.